everybody, welcome to the Pretty Spiritual Tarot channel. Um, I'm gonna do something unique here. This is a reading. It's going to be situation advice. It can relate to love life situations, but it can also relate to uh, job, career, money, family situations, friendships, whatever is going on in your situation. But before I get started, um, because I've had issues in the past with, uh, they want to say copyright infringement with music, because I want to reintroduce music back into the background. Um, I'm doing this so that YouTube will know, because YouTube has this thing where we can use their music. And so, guess what I'm using? And I have to do it this way because what YouTube does not understand is that if we add the music to the video after it's done, you won't be able to hear my voice like in one of my other videos. You won't be able to hear me at all. So, YouTube, I'm going to add this to the credits of the video. I am using your copyright free infringement music, background music. It's called Dreaming in 432 hertz or whatever. Just so you can see that. Okay, it's that one right there. It's by the artist Unicorn Heads. Cinematic genre. It's calm music. There's the time right there. And I will be replaying this again. So, and I will add that to the description or whatever so that you all know that this is YouTube's copyright free music for the YouTube creators on here, and so that YouTube will know, because I don't want any more issues with that. But anyway, I don't know if you guys can hear it that well or not. Hopefully you can hear it because it's nice and calming. Hopefully it's not too loud. Ooh. I like to have a little music from time to time. Hopefully you guys can hear it, but hopefully it's not too loud. Oops. And it must have stopped playing. Anyway, I want you guys to pick a number from 1 or 2 in this reading. And, yeah, I'm just going to sit there. Pick a number, 1 or 2. And if you cannot pick, 1 or 2, then I'll make this even easier for you. Clear quartz is 1 and amethyst is 2. Okay, so you have 2 crystals to pick from. Clear quartz or amethyst, or number 1 and 2. I will timestamp these so you don't have to worry about that. Like I said, this reading is all about picking up on the situation with my cards, and then, you know, pointing out, like I said, an outcome or some future predictions, and some advice. I always do advice as well, spiritual advice with my oracle cards and tarot cards. So take a moment, you know, you can pray on it, meditate on it, or just take a moment to just be still, be quiet, and just go with what your intuition tells you, your first mind, okay? And that will be what we will go along with, okay? My music stop? I might have to give up on the music. I typically like it though, because it's very peaceful. So, pick a number, and then, you know, you can jump straight into the timestamp. If you like the reading, please hit the like button. And you can also let me know in the comments if you want. If you don't like the reading, you're more than welcome to give it a thumbs down if you want. Doesn't make me a difference. It still helps my video out. But if you don't like the reading, please don't do what one bitter girl did, which is say that the reading is whack. just because you don't hear me telling you something you don't like, because that makes no difference to me, but I will say that it's tacky, okay? It's a free reading, you know, leave your entitlement complexes right here, you know, leave it elsewhere. Don't bring it to my channel, because any reader that's out here doing these videos for free on their channel, because even though some readers are getting, you know, they may have ads on their videos, even if I have ads, there's no real money in that. You know what I'm saying? There's a little change in it, but there's no real money in that. So it's mostly us doing it because we want to do it, and because we are here to like share our gifts and stuff, you know. I have clients whether I do this on YouTube or not. Some people, you know, they do this because that brings them clients. I have clients regardless if I do this on YouTube or not. So I'm doing this mostly because this is me sharing my gift with the world, you know, because we're supposed to share our gift. It shouldn't be all, you know, all money, 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 gimme, gimme, gimme money. You know what I'm saying? That's not what our gifts are necessarily for. It's okay to make money off of them, but we're all supposed to give back and help others. So if you selected one or two, then I'm going to go ahead and start with one. And subscribe if you're new, if you want to know when other videos are coming out. And also check out the Learn Tarot series, because I'm teaching tarot for free, because it's in my spirit to do it. Okay? I'm trying to empower everyone. So, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and, for situation one, I'm going to shuffle these cards up and see what's really going on here. And these popped out already. I'm probably going to put these back in the deck only because I don't really feel like I got the chance to really shuffle, and I don't like that. But what I will point out for you guys, so you know what came out, is the shadow card in reverse, okay? It could be in the upright, or it can be, and it's also the leader card in reverse. So this is like, it's like seeing negative energy being removed out of your situation, and not allowing yourself to be hard on yourself, and not allowing others to be hard on you based on what you feel you have your heart set on. And it's also, but what's interesting is also is not allowing yourself to be guided by anyone, and not being led by anyone, you know, and kind of choosing to go your own way, even if it breaks the peace, or even if it does not maintain the peace, you know. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put these back in. That may or may not resonate for some of you guys. I'm going to put those back in because I like to actually have the opportunity to shuffle for a minute, you know. Do I like it when cards pop out like that? Yes, I do. But I also want to have the opportunity to shuffle and let that energy for the collective come through. For whoever truly needs this reading, because that's who the reading is for whoever truly needs it. So it may or may not resonate with you, but I'll say this, some things will resonate, while for some of you other things may not resonate. So what this is about is taking from the reading what truly does resonate. Don't try to force anything or any narrative. And when it comes to the oracle advice, take what you know actually makes sense or resonate for you in your spirit, okay? Because there's so many of you out there, you know, everything may or may not resonate entirely. For some of you, it may hit home for you entirely, okay? So if I'm shuffling for situation one, all right, so there's one that popped out there. There's some sort of situation here where you guys, and I'm hearing that I should do one more. Ooh, that's way too many. Way too many. Way too many. I'm not doing that many. So I'm going to pop those back in because that's way too many cards. And then these are, I'm going to pop some of these back in. Too much, too much. Too much, too much, too much. I don't like it when that many cards come out. Okay, here we go. Here's another. Okay, so here's the other one. Okay, because I heard I was supposed to get another one, but I didn't want that many. So you guys have a situation with loss and deprivation here. Someone could, like I said, be in some sort of experiencing sort of grief, disappointment, sadness, hurt, um, definitely disappointment, and it could be due to loss. It could be due to something you did not receive, something you did not gain or get. It could have been something you had your heart set on. It could have been something you were hoping for. It could have been something you needed. Something could have possibly been taken away from you because I said we have a deprivation card. While others of you, it could have been just something you literally just had to let go, put away, release. It could be something that you just have to just put down or put away for whatever reason. And for others of you, something or someone could have been taken from you, okay? And this could be the reason, the source for grieving, loss, or whatever. I don't want to say I hear jail or something, but I hear that for someone, not for everyone. So don't freak out about that, okay? But it could be just a feeling like, jail. It doesn't have to necessarily actually be actual jail, but it's like, it's like feeling a prisoner to loss. You know what I'm saying? Or feeling like something was confiscated or, taken or whatever. Okay. There's some guilt here involved in the situation or related. This could also be someone taking credit for something that they did not do or whatever. Whereas you could have known that you're the one who put in all this hard work and effort, but someone could be taking credit for all that. Or this is also, and yeah, jail is also another theme. Like I said, I heard jail, but then I'm looking at the fact that this woman has a chain on her wrist or whatever, okay? So this is almost like I said, and I heard feeling imprisoned to something you lost. So somebody could be just feeling like, and yeah, this could be shame as well. Not just only guilt, but also shame. Like something literally could have been confiscated or taken from you. And it could be relating to, someone could have did something they had no business doing and they could have went to jail for it, or they could just be feeling like, or somebody may be in prison for it. So somebody could be losing their freedom, or feeling like they lost their freedom in some regard, or it could have been something that someone done here where they feel like they lost something or someone valuable to them because of what they did, and they don't feel great about it. They could be feeling ashamed or embarrassed about it, or grieving over it even, okay? Or it's causing some sort of grieving. Someone may even be drinking because of this, or maybe because someone was drinking, this ended up happening. Someone also could be, there's a lot of narratives I'm getting for this. Someone could also be experiencing where they don't have any time for themselves, and they literally have to put something that they value, love, or enjoy, or get delight from. They have to put it away because they don't have the time for it. And someone could be feeling like they lost the time to do this. They lost the time to, be able to enjoy this anymore, or to be able to have it anymore. Maybe somebody had to really give something up because they just cannot afford to keep it or hold on to it, or like I said, it got taken. And it could be, like I said, due to having to do too much work, having too many responsibilities, being chained or tied to something that you just absolutely cannot get out of, or a situation that has you feeling restricted in some regard, okay? Feeling tied and chained to a situation or restricted. It's weighing heavy over your head if you are doing the right thing, or if you should do the right thing, or if you're going to do the right thing, or if someone's going to do the right thing. You could have been trying to do the right thing. You could have even felt innocent in the situation, or felt like you tried your best. But maybe your best wasn't enough. I don't know, but you got prayer here. So someone could be praying and hoping to turn a bitter situation into a better one, or hoping to turn lemons into lemonade. Someone could be really hoping, just praying for a better situation here. And I kind of want to get into why this may need to be, you know, like what's going on here. Like what happened? Why is this energy presented? And there went my music. I want my music back. And I'm playing the same music. I don't know if you guys can hear it or not. I'm definitely hearing for somebody that something got confiscated, or something had to be put away, or something had to be locked away. Something or someone, something like that. Okay, so there's one that pops out here on the floor. Okay. Knight of Cups here. So an offer could have been given, made, or received. I'm not really feeling this deck. I might just pull another deck. I'm not feeling this one that much. Yeah. I'm not feeling this deck. Not feeling it. By the way, you guys, you can speed the reading up by going to top right hand corner of your screen, click on video settings, click on speed, and then you can speed the video up to 1.5x, 2x, or 1.25x or whatever, so that you can get through the video faster and not be like, oh god, she's shuffling forever. Okay. I'm feeling anxious for some reason. Okay. All right. Okay, so like I said, with the Knight of Cups from other deck, it's like some sort of offer was made, given, or received, and it connects with the emotions. So it was like some offer that either affected the way you feel, or affected the way someone would feel, or it, you know, is some sort of emotional offer in some form. And it's relating to security, stability, being able to be on one's own, or be able to stand on one's own 2 feet. Is connected to going on your own, being single or whatever, or someone wanting to be single or do something on their own, or work on a project on their own, or be on their own. But being fine, being okay, feeling secure, and being in tune with intending to where this is, okay? Because this is someone who they're secure, but they're secure because they took the time to invest in themselves, invest in, you know, whatever it is they wanted to invest in or work on. Whether it be business, work, career, jobs, money, whatever it is, a project or something, or just whatever it is, okay? It can relate to anything. And they took the time to really cultivate all of their success here so that they can be secure. But this is also someone who could possibly also be single or alone or be on their own, but they're okay with it. And, but you know, what's interesting is you have a Queen of Cups that popped out. So this is like a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or someone with water in other parts of their chart, like rising, moon, you know, Venus, Mars, or whatever, if the Venus and Mars is predominant in the chart. This is also someone who's in tune with their feelings and emotions. They may be psychic, they may be highly intuitive, they're compassionate, passionate, warm, sensitive. They can be a little dramatic, or a drama king, drama queen, possibly, not always. They may even like to drink. They may like to be around water, beaches, whatever, pools, whatever, you know. But it's like there's some sort, this person holds some sort of influence here in the situation, or someone that may be involved in the situation, or this even could be you, or this is someone taking on those characteristics, or you taking on those characteristics. But this is someone who, ideally, if you're taking on these characteristics, this is someone who's emotionally secure and emotionally in control, but someone who's kind, caring, nurturing, okay? But whether this is someone else influencing your situation, or this is you taking on those characteristics, or just you, period. But this is like it's like a new start that is not happening. And there's been a lot of difficulty involved with that, okay? It's been difficult because this is not happening. This is not, you know, this new beginning of whatever this is. You just can't get it off the ground at all. And it's been difficult either way, okay? Oh, just looking for my other cards here. Let me pop these out. All right. What else is going on here in your situation? This is my Lenormand deck here. Let's see what else is going on in your situation real quick. Okay. And it looks like you're like hoping for definitely some sort of prosperity, some sort of luck here, or a change of luck, or you definitely needing or wanting some sort of change of luck. So, I want to go ahead and do some advice. That popped out immediately. And in the reverse, it is no need to worry. Okay. And I feel like it's because you're definitely worried. Okay. You're definitely worried, but the advice is always written upright, and it's telling you there's no need to worry. Okay. So wherever this is, you've been feeling, a loss from, a disappointment from, wherever you feel like you've been struggling to get off the ground, that, you know, this new beginning that you feel is just not happening. And you're just hoping, praying, and just feeling kind of like you can't seem to break free from whatever this is that you feel has, you know, captured you as a prisoner. It's like something has held you captive as a prisoner. And whatever that could be, it could be anything that's held you captive as a prisoner. You've just been feeling like you've been in jail, and feeling like you've been in prison, and just, you know, feeling tied down to things. There's no need to worry, you know. But so it tells you there's no need to worry, right? But it's also telling you, ask for help from others, okay? Ask for help from others. It's okay to do that. Ask for help from others. And actually, let me see if I can get a, where is it? Like an outcome, you know, like an outcome. Okay, so the outcome you have here is whatever's going on in this situation is, you got the Two of Cups. So that's, to me, this is a very positive thing. This means you will come to some sort of agreement, or you will be able to make some sort of arrangement here, or some, whether it's an arrangement with someone, or an arrangement with, in your situation. This could be a partnership. This could be, like I said, you'll be able to make some sort of agreement, sign some sort of contract. You could gain a business partnership or some sort of partnership here. You may even gain an alliance, or find a friend here who can help you. Someone who has something to offer, and you may have something to offer them in exchange. Okay, whatever the case is, you find that there is a beneficial situation will come up and come about here. Okay, you may even find that you can reconcile in the situation. There may even be some sort of forgiveness. Like I said, if there's other people involved here or influencing the situation, like I said, this could even be a contract. So whatever it is a positive sign. So that's an outcome for your situation. Let me give you some more advice with my other cards here, and then that will conclude your reading. But let's see what other advice comes up here for you guys. Okay. All right. Interesting. Two of Earth. Now, I always read the advice in upright, but the Two of Earth is in reverse, because it's pointing out to me that you're feeling like you can no longer manage to carry more than one thing, or multiple things, or multiple responsibilities, or people. It could be you could feel like you can no longer manage to, like I said, juggle things or whatever. Or you can no longer afford to rob Peter to pay Paul, meaning you can no longer afford to, mismanage or even try to tightly manage anything, okay? But the advice is telling you, and this is true, some of you may even feel like, you can manage this, but you just, for some of you, I feel like you just can't. You feel like you just can't manage this anymore, right? But it's pointed out to you, there's definitely a need for you to make a decision, because some of you may have been back and forth with some things or whatever. Too much going on at once. Consider a more playful approach as well in the situation for others of you, okay? But my advice when I see the Two of Pentacles is, yeah, juggling can get to be a bit too much of anything. So when you see that card, there's definitely a need for you to find balance. There's definitely a need to narrow down your options, or narrow down the things that you're dealing with, and because it can cause you to miss out on opportunities. It can cause you to exhaust yourself. It can cause you to really be able to give your time and attention to the things you really need to. Okay. More advice from some oracle cards here. Okay. You have bodies of water. Okay. Bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. And this may be the reason why this Queen of Cups appeared here, because she's surrounded by water, and she's a person that likes to be around water. And this is gender neutral, by the way. So if you see a queen or a king, it's very gender neutral. It's not one of those things where it's like you have to feel like, oh, that's a man or a woman. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to pull, this one is sticking out. This card is telling you, be patient. And the other thing this card always points out is, get in line and wait your turn. Okay, but you see these kids, they're, you see part of them, they're back there, they got in line, they climbed that ladder, right? And they're waiting their turn to be able to go down this slide and enjoy it, and be able to feel like they can have fun or whatever. So if this is career related for some of you, you know, it's going to take, you know, a little time, but you need to be patient. Um, it's okay to climb that ladder and wait your turn for you to be able to go down that slide and enjoy it and enjoy the fruits of your labor or success. Now, for any of you, if this reading resonated for any parts of your love life, even if it doesn't, I still can read my romance angels in a general way. So, but in case this reading resonated with any of you in that way for your love life, let's see what it says. Okay. And it's pointing out you may feel like there's no potential here to find, you know, like for things to work out or whatever. You may feel like there's no chemistry or whatever, but it's pointing out there is chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic pull or attraction here, okay? For those, so that's for those of you, if this resonates with your love life. For those of you who this reading resonates in other areas, it's pointing out that there is potential. When you see chemistry, there is potential in a situation. There is compatibility here, okay? So there's a strong magnetic pull or attraction to whatever this direction is, or this project or this job, career, or whatever it is, okay? And yeah. Well, let me see what comes up out of this deck. This is more career related. Okay, but what's funny is it says trust. You need to have trust here in this situation. Trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path, or to guide you along your path, or whatever path or journey you're on. Just have trust, okay? All right. So that was deck number 1. That was reading number 1. Thank you for watching, and if you liked the reading or felt like it was helpful to you, please hit the like button. And if you like to check out any of my other readings or any of my other videos, or learn any tarot, or gain any empowerment or spiritual enlightenment, I have tons of videos and readings on my channel. The readings that I've done over the past year are timeless, many of them, or most of them, so you can check those out. And also, like I said, I have other videos that are there to give you guys like enlightenment, awareness, advice on different type of situations, and I also have the Learning Tarot series that I have started for free. Okay, so you can check that out as well. And thank you to those of you who are already subscribers and longtime viewers. I appreciate you guys. And comments are always appreciated as well. Okay, so peace to those of you who were sticking around and did 1. Okay, so I'm now going to move on to number 2, and this is, the time is 33:26. Okay, so if you chose reading number 2 or the Amethyst crystal, then we're gonna go ahead and do your reading. So this is for the general collective of those who selected reading number 2 or the Amethyst stone crystal or whatever. This reading can apply to different areas of your life. It's going to really pick up on the area that's significantly going on that may be of concern to you. So it can relate to love life, jobs, career, money, finances, friendships, family situations, whatever's going on, okay? Maybe even health situations. But keep in mind, before I turn the camera on, that I pray for these readings to come out for whoever truly needed the message. So if it doesn't entirely resonate, don't feel bad about that. Take what does resonate between the cards and the advice, and know that everything does not have to 100% resonate. For some of you, it will completely hit home, as if I was doing this personally for you. Whereas others, it may not. Okay? I have plenty of other readings that may actually resonate. But take what does and what doesn't. Don't try to force anything. This reading will pick up on the energy, and I will do a outcome card, and I will do advice with my oracle cards, and even a tarot card. Okay, so that one will come out. And please be patient with me. Thank you. Through my shuffling. If you want to see this reading in a faster time, and especially because of my shuffling, go up to the right hand corner of your screen, click on video settings, then click on speed settings, and then click on whatever speed you're comfortable with. So you can click on 1.25x, 1.5x, 1.75x, or 2x. And that way you can hear the whole reading, but in less time, okay? Yeah. So those kind of fell out, so I'm going to go with those. I didn't want that many cards, but let's see what we got here. What I don't like is they're all in the reverse. I'm probably going to put them back in and reshuffle. If the message is meant to come out similar, or that way, it will come back out. And from my experience, it usually will. But I don't like all these being reversed. I have celebration card in reverse. So that means someone is not able to celebrate, or they don't feel like they can. I have bravado card in reverse, meaning someone is not up to the challenge of standing up and fighting for themselves and others against persecution, or against others accusing, or whatever. And this one is someone is no longer feeling exhausted. So it just, that seems so odd. Okay, that seems so odd. That seems really odd. Someone out there tell me if that makes any sense or resonates, but I'm going to keep checking. It just didn't feel right to me. It just didn't. So when something doesn't feel right, I put them back in and shuffle, but I will point out to you what came out, okay? Let's see here. Okay. Interesting. Life force card here. Someone's feeling passionate, or someone is possibly feeling angry, or someone's feeling lustful, okay? Or someone's, you know, head over heels, or passion, love, or something. But let's see what other cards come up here. What other cards do I have for this reading for number 2 collective? Okay. Grace card. So what I'm getting from this is someone is really feeling passionate. Someone's feeling peaceful. Someone is kind of like in a joyful spirit, I want to say. To the point they want to dance. Okay. Because that's what I'm connecting to here. Someone could be feeling free as well. And just really just feeling great. And feeling... Someone could be feeling really great in life right now, or feeling really passionate in their situation. This also could be a desire to feel really good in life, or passionate right now. Someone could also be experiencing bliss, or someone else could also be desiring to experience bliss. Now that definitely wants to come out. So I'm going to go with that. However, I have a self-esteem card that appears to be in reverse. Okay, so someone could, and I feel like for some reason this could be in the upright as well. For some, I feel like this may be in reverse. For others, this will be in the upright energy. So some of you could be experiencing where you want to feel passion in life. You want to feel happy and blissful in life. You want to feel at peace in life, right? But you could be experiencing a lack of love, a lack of esteem, and feeling like you don't know if you could ever have this, or if you even deserve to have this, or if, you know, This is something you can be blessed with. So it's like desiring a beautiful life, a wonderful life, but not knowing if you deserve it or not, because it's like having a self-esteem issue. But where others of you, because I don't feel like all of you are carrying the same energy, others of you, um, you're starting to love yourself, or you have learned to love yourself, and you have learned that you do deserve the best in life. And you're coming into your own and experiencing this passion for life, this desire to be happy, or this starting to feel happy and feel at peace, and this calmness and things like that. Okay, and some of you are feeling like that spiritual connection to divine, and feeling like you have God on your side and angels around. Okay, so what card I'm gonna pull? Actually, yeah. So I feel like some of you could be definitely feeling passionate. Some of you could be feeling like you either desire romance, or you're experiencing this, or this is something, like I say, you either want this or you don't want it. But I feel like some of you are just really feeling like you're beautiful, or you understand you're beautiful, or you desire, or you feel like life is beautiful. And then we get to behind why this energy is presented here. Some of you could be really desiring romance too. Or just like I said, desiring to stop and smell the roses. And like I said, really experience life and enjoy life and feel fulfilled in life. You know, some of you know you deserve to experience the beauty and fullness in life and the bliss in life, and to be able to stop and smell the roses. While others of you are just quite unsure if you really can have this, because you're having self-esteem issues and wondering, you know, am I ever going to get to have this? Do I deserve this? Because that self-esteem card, like, it kind of like turned around in different ways for me as it fell out and like into my arms while I was shuffling other cards. And I felt like, I just kind of feel like this energy can go either way, either or, either way. Okay. And if you guys for any reason can't hear me, headphones might help. But why is this energy here though? Let me move this back here. Why is this energy here? Okay. Page of Pentacles. Okay. You could have you could have been made an offer, or you could be desiring to offer something. Either someone is stepping forth and wanting to offer you something that you feel is valuable. Okay. They may be communicating this more so than anything. Someone may be communicating something that holds some sort of value to you, or you feel is valuable, or you may be wanting to do this with someone else. But this also could be about it could be about anything, whatever this is that holds value to you. For some of you, it will be about money, jobs, career. Others of you, it may be about love, you know, and you hold it in the high regard of it holding a lot of value to you. Okay. And I swear it felt like that card was moving, which is weird because I don't never see that. But let's see what else I can get in the situation as to why. Some of you could really be, some of you really could be holding some coin or some sort of money. When I say coin, like, you could be really feeling like you got something valuable in your hands right now. Okay, is also what I'm getting, you know. And once again, I see these flowers again. You guys are really, some of you are really in it's like you're walking through a garden of Eden almost. You know what I'm saying? Like you're in a really good place in life, or feeling like you are, and holding on to something valuable, or holding something valuable. You could have obtained something really valuable, you know, or ready to give something valuable. Whatever this is, though, and like I said, whether it's money or just something that holds a lot of value to you, I just can't help but see the same repetition of flowers here. You know, you really are wanting to enjoy life, or you are starting to experience this, or you know, if you're desiring it. But some of you could be feeling one with nature. Somebody could be like literally on a retreat right now. You know what I'm saying? Or on a vacation or something, or just on a journey to enjoy life and explore what it has, you know, what it has for you. You know, what's in store for you in life. And just seeking the best. You know, whether you feel you deserve it or not, you just feel like you want to seek the best. You want to enjoy life. Now, what's interesting is, like I said, it feels like you want to hold something valuable. You want to be able to enjoy life, walk through this beautiful, be in this beautiful place in life, right? But you got the 9 of Wands in reverse. So this is telling me that you don't necessarily feel prepared, or you really would like to be prepared, but you're not sure if you really are or not, okay? So some of you could be feeling like you want to be prepared and you need to. Others, you could be just feeling like you don't feel like you are. But knowing that you need to be prepared, or trying to be prepared, but just still feeling like you're not 100%. Okay. What's interesting is here, 2 of Swords. Now, at first this popped out in reverse, but then as I went to pick it up, it fell back on the table, or whatever just happened. You guys saw what just happened. And when I went to pick it back up again, it's now in the upright, okay? So this is telling me that you guys are in Leo of wanting to obtain what is you feel is valuable to you in life, and wanting to get the best out of life and enjoy it, or whatever, or get, you know, this money, or make some sort of valuable offer, or receive one. Like I said, you guys can feel like you're not prepared, or not as prepared as you want to be, or you want to be prepared, or whatever. However, it seems like you guys are definitely seeking some sort of guidance. You're seeking to be walked out of a bad situation, or you're wanting to be exiting a bad situation, and it looks like you would like some help or assistance with that, or some of you may be getting help assistance with that, whether it's through a friend, family member, you know, someone who cares, or someone who's able to help you with that, a coach, life coach, or whatever, you know, because it's like there's smoke behind you, and you're just like walking away from that, wanting to walk away from that, leave that behind, okay? So it could have been a bad situation, or just bad feelings you want to leave behind and walk away from. Another thing to note here, because this is my whimsical tarot, but another thing to note here, there could have been a situation you decide to cut off. A situation, a person, maybe even feelings, bad feelings you want to cut off, and wanted to separate from or part from. You could have, you know, maybe, you know, been experiencing disappointment, heartbreak, or separation, or severing ties with something or someone, whether it's a opportunity you severed ties, a job you severed ties with, a person, or a situation that you severed ties with. But whatever the case is, in this particular deck, it's being presented that you know, you're seeking to walk out of the situation and walk away from it, or you are expecting to you know, do so. Okay, so yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I want to do yeah, an outcome card for you guys. Okay, outcome for your situation. Ah, that's awesome. Fucking fish shuffle. So the outcome for your situation here is the 10 of Pentacles. So This is an awesome card to get for an outcome situation, because this means if you were expecting to inherit a good life, if you were expecting to inherit the good life, if you were expecting to inherit um, money, if you were expecting to inherit anything of any value, if you were expecting to um, find yourself surrounded with, you know, love, security, family, a positive, happy situation, a more secure situation, the Ten of Pentacles is it. That's the card you definitely want to see, okay? Because that's lots of prosperity. That's definitely security there. That's also definitely a happiness and joy card, because they're not worried about the future. They're not worried about their security. They are secured, and they're secured through the blessings they have inherited, okay? This is even, you know, some of you may connect with family or connect with those who care about you, whatever. But this is definitely a card pointing out that you will benefit in your situation, okay? In the outcome, you definitely will benefit from whatever it is you're seeking, okay? You will benefit. So you will have a positive outcome in terms of gaining the kind of money you're hoping to gain, gaining the kind of job and career opportunity you're hoping to gain, gaining the security you're hoping to gain, gaining the happiness and the joy, the passion in life that you're hoping to gain, gaining a positive family situation or whatever, you know. It's a good look. It's a good look. Whatever the situation is, it's a good look, okay? So now moving on to advice. Now, any of you who are out here seeking romance, then this is definitely going to relate to, you're going to get that, okay? And I feel like some of you are seeking romance. All of you may not be seeking this, but some of you are. You have also, listen to your intuition. Okay, let me get this other card. It's the card that was already there that fell on the table. Others of you, you're not, you know, you got peaceful resolution in reverse, so you're not sure if you can reconcile in the situation or if there can be, but this is pointing out a peaceful resolution, which makes sense because you remember I said there's something you also, some of you may be trying to make peace with, or you just want to have peace, because there's a dove here. A dove with an olive branch at that, okay? Other advice cards, let's pull them out. Let's pull them out. What advice do I have for you guys? Okay. Six of Earth. Okay. In reverse. Six of Earth in reverse. So that tells me that you guys don't really expect someone to be as generous or kind or sweet or helpful to you. However, that's not true. And that's some of you who may have that doubt. Not all of you, but some of you. But the advice is always read in the upright, okay? But I point out the doubt because it was in reverse, but I always read the advice in the upright, okay? So the Six of Pentacles in the upright is pointing out there will be generosity, there will be kindness, there will be someone who will have compassion and will be helpful to you and want to help you or want to be sweet and kind to you and be giving to you, okay? In whatever form or fashion it may be. And so it's pointing out this card, it says gifts okay, may come your way. Money may come your way. Time or effort, though, because of your time or effort, you know, you may receive gifts of money. You may receive gifts of time or effort from others as well. So if you felt like, you know, someone wasn't putting the time or effort into the situation, you're going to actually see that. Okay. If you were hoping to get some help from somewhere, you will gain it, whatever kind of help it may be. It also points out to new career opportunities, because that's also an opportunity for someone to reach out to you, or reach back to you, or to make you an offer of some kind that will be helpful to you. Receiving a loan or a payoff of debts as well. And if any of you were really hoping for a loan or hoping for some dividends to pay off on your investments, the stock or whatever, like I said, seeing the Six of Earth and the Ten of Pentacles is most certainly confirmation of that, because Ten of Pentacles is definitely about receiving an inheritance, and that could be inheriting dividends from stock or an investment, or inheriting money through a loan, or through someone giving you some money as a gift or whatever, or you know, it's lots of different ways to look at that Ten of Pentacles. But when you see it with like the Six of Earth coming out, that's definitely someone making an offer, whether it's out of generosity or because they really recognize that you deserve it or need some help. Okay. Interesting. Unconditional love in reverse. So some of you, like I said, are experiencing self-esteem issues and doubting that anyone cares or anyone wants to really help you or anyone is really paying attention. But the truth is, here you got the unconditional card, and this to be read in the upright, and it's pointing out, love yourself, others, and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay. And so that's pointing to you guys that you still need to love yourself and just operate from a place of love, okay? That's the reason why that self-esteem card came up in reverse. For some of you, that's why that came up that way, okay? Whereas for others of you, I don't feel like it's entirely a self-esteem issue, okay? Feel the Whale in reverse is pointing out you guys are not feeling the whale, meaning you're not investing in yourself. You may not be investing it fully in the situation like you need to, but feeling the whale is all about making sure that you don't find yourself empty, and that you're not relying on someone else to feel that well for you, to make you feel whole again, or to make you feel of value. Feel your own well. Invest in yourself so that you feel from yourself, from the inside, that you have worth, that you know, are valuable, you know, that you are worthy, and you don't need anyone else to feel that well for you, you know. And that goes for whatever aspect of your life, whether it's love, job, or career that you are focused on, or even family situations. Yeah, okay. For some of you, this very well may be career. Others of you, this is love. Others of you, it's just other kind of situations. Let's see what other, for some reason, I want to pull another one from this deck. If you're confused and feel like you're lost in a maze, just go back to the basics. Go back to the simple. The simpleness of this, you know, of a situation, or simplify. For some of you, retrace your steps and actually turn back, okay? This may or may not resonate for everyone, but for some of you, it's telling you to turn back. If you're confused and you feel like you're lost in a maze, you don't know where you're going. Say I'm sorry in reverse. This may or may not resonate for everyone, but this is someone not wanting to apologize or reconcile or come forth, but it's telling you that someone here, and this advice is for you. So it's more likely telling you need to speak up and say I'm sorry, or at least say something kind or comforting. In order, you know, you need to extend that olive branch to make the peace. Okay? I don't want to hear, well, they the ones who did X, Y. I don't want to hear that. Maybe this doesn't resonate for you, but it resonates for someone. Everyone always wants to feel they're right in a situation. Everyone. No one ever wants to see their fault in a situation. And that is the first wrong step to making yourself a victim and then waiting for someone else to vindicate you or to come back and waiting for them to come back and make peace when you could make peace if you make, you know, be the bigger person, extend the olive branch. Okay, if you absolutely know 110% that you are wronged, okay, maybe it's the way you responded or reacted to the situation, because you know, sometimes we lash out at people when we feel like we were wronged, and that doesn't make the situation better. It only makes it worse, right? So maybe you didn't do anything wrong, but you could have lashed out like crazy at the other person in response to what they did that may have felt wrong, and it just made the situation a million times worse. So this other person, they may want to say sorry to you, but they feel like it's hard for them to do it because you may have gave them the tongue lashing of the century. Okay, so they're just like, dang, I don't even, you know what I'm saying, they may be afraid to come forth and tell you they sorry or to make amends, or they may not even, they may feel so bad about it they don't even know if they can like step forward or whatever. So it's okay to step forward and say, look, I'm sorry I lashed out at you and, you know, just completely just stung the mess out of you with my stinger, if you have one, you know what I'm saying, or I'm sorry I went off on you so hard, whatever it is. But I got really angry because I was really frustrated, or because you really disappointed me, or you really hurt me. Okay, words of advice from my sister. But that makes sense for the situation. And then that person may come and say, you know what, I know I was wrong, and you know, I know that's the reason why you lashed out at me. I'm really sorry, you know, da da da. And that's where the healing and the peace can begin. If this is a situation where, like I said, someone fell out, okay? No matter what kind of situation it is, okay? This doesn't have to 100% pertain to love life. It can relate to family situations, friendships, you know, business partnerships, whatever, job stuff, with coworkers, whatever. You take this how it resonates. Can it resonate with a significant other, someone you're dating, someone you're actually involved with romantically? Sure, it could. You guys take this how it resonates. So anyway, yes. So I'm gonna pull two more oracle cards. One from the Romance Angels. The Romance Angels, for me, this is for those of you who this does resonate for love life. However, the way I read these cards, they also can resonate for any general situation as well. So I will give both interpretations. And then I'll pull one more card from another deck. And then that will be it for this particular reading. Okay? So, and this is crazy. Soulmate card. Okay? This is pointing out that, yes, this may be your soulmate. So this is someone that, you know, you definitely have a spiritual connection with. I'll say that. You have some sort of spiritual connection with. Or this is someone who you would mesh well with, or you would feel like your soulmates, even if you're not. This is a situation where there's something that can feed your soul in a positive way from this situation, and something you can give back to it. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what the situation is, I feel like this situation is one that can benefit you in a positive way on a soul level or on a spiritual level, okay? So whether it is a actual soulmate or not, or that even that kind of situation, okay? You may feel that way. So what advice do I get from this particular deck? Now, what's interesting about this is This says let go. Walk away from this situation in order to resolve it. So you see what I'm saying when I say take what you can from the situation in terms of what resonates and what makes sense, because that sounds very contradictory, right? But some of you know what the situation is about, okay? For some, and I feel like there's more than one narrative here. For some of you, you have high self-esteem, so you do know you need to walk away, and that will bring the resolution. And you can, you can extend yourself, but however, if that person doesn't extend back or they still be dramatic, you can walk away. Others view the narrative, I feel like, there is some sort of self-esteem issues. You need to learn to love yourself first, but also you need to learn to operate in love as well first. So come to a situation with nothing but love, regardless of what happened, and make whatever apologies you need to make, regardless if you feel like you were wrong or not. Because like I said, we all do something that can put the other person off. And the first step to making peace is just acknowledging that you're not perfect either, and whether that be the way you responded to them and how they treated you or what they said to you or whatever, or whether it be something you actually did. However, if that person or the situation cannot reconcile the way it needs to, then you can just walk away because you've done your part. Sometimes it takes walking away, and then someone will come back and extend themselves in kindness and say, you know what, I was wrong too, or you know what, let me operate in love too. Because like I said, it's the situation, I feel like no matter what will have a positive outcome, because you have the 10 of Pentacles. That's the outcome. So no matter what, you will benefit somehow in this situation. But for some of you, it will be as simple and easy as extending yourselves, whereas others, it may take you extending yourself and walking away. If the other person is not receptive or whatever. But whatever the case is, some of you will just take just saying, you know what, I'm sorry, but I gotta go because this is not right or something. But doing it in a peaceful way. Because something tells me here, this life force card is also someone at some point being upset or angry. Okay? Because passion is not always love and romance. Sometimes it is. In other cases, it can also be anger and resentment. But whatever the case is, it's still the same energy. Because you have to care about someone. You have to feel some kind of way about them in order to even allow yourself to be angry or upset with them, right? You know what I'm saying? Unless they really just came and hit you below the belt for no reason. But whatever the case is, if you care enough about yourself, even if you don't care enough for the other person, if someone hits you below the belt, you're going to feel some kind of way, right? Anyway, environmentalist card is coming up. I don't know why I need that to come out. It's pointing out you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture, and teach about nature and the animals. So it's pointing out that your actual true nature is to be a loving, kind, gentle, nurturing person, not only to yourself but also to others around you and in your environment. And operating in that kind of energy is operating with love. It's even operating with unconditional love, and it's even understanding that you are love. So learning to love yourself, but also learning to love and accept others. So learn to love and accept yourself. Learn to love and accept others, even when they act a fool or they don't show their best colors. And if they still don't show their best colors after you have done the right thing and extend yourself as, in a positive way, being a bigger person, you can then walk away knowing that you did all that you could and you still nurture the situation in a positive way without throwing yourself back into the fire. Because you don't have to, when it comes to loving someone conditionally or operating in an unconditional manner, it doesn't mean you throw yourself straight into the pit of fire for everything and everyone. It just means you operate in love no matter what and no matter how others operate, because it's a part of being a good person, part of being who you are. Because for whoever this is in this group that chose this reading, you are a true, nurturing, kind, caring, loving spirit, and never take yourself out of that energy regardless of how other people are. Never allow other people to take away from you as a positive person because of what they did. You know, never let a person who appears to be a bad person or treat you bad keep you from being a good positive person. Okay. um so that's what I have to say about that. And I don't know if you guys seen the karma um video that I did earlier, or yesterday, because you guys are going to see this tomorrow. That's when I release this. But I did a video because I was addressing someone who came at me with a very bitter, angry, resentful spirit because and they want the karma reading I did, talking about karma and your ex, because they didn't hear what they wanted to hear, and what they wanted to hear was this person did you really wrong, therefore they gonna burn in hell. You know what I'm saying? That's what they really wanted to hear, but that's not how these readings work, and that's not necessarily how karma works. And you're not supposed to even be sitting around pondering if your ex is gonna get karma. Everybody gets karma. Everybody. Nobody skips it. Okay, whether it's good or it's negative or bad karma, whatever you want to call it, karma is karma. Okay, and no one gets to skip it. No one ever skips it. So this person allowed themselves to be in a bitter, negative spirit, all because they allowed someone who had treated them poorly, or many someones, of more than one person probably, to treat them in a negative way. And that's what I'm saying to you guys in group number 2. Don't allow anyone to steal your joy or to make you become as negative as they were, because this poor girl was sitting up there dumping her negativity on me, and being negative and nasty towards me, and being totally ungrateful about a free reading because she didn't hear what she wanted to hear. And so that's not how you're supposed to be. She could very well be a very good person, and I don't put any doubt behind it that she is, but she allowed someone who treated her a negative way to push her to be negative as well, and for her to treat someone who ain't did nothing to her to treat her negative because I didn't feed them what they wanted to hear, which was they wanted to hear something negative was going to happen to this person that did negative by them. You don't need to hear that. I'm going to speak whatever spiritually I'm guided to speak in a reading based off of the cards and what I'm connecting to intuitively. Okay? So, I don't regret having done that particular reading. You can go check it out if you want, and you can even check out that video I did, addressing, that young lady and anybody else who's looking at these videos and not paying attention to the fact that these readings, watch them for entertainment, but don't take them too much to heart. They can be very insightful. They can give a lot of details and insight into a situation, but this should not be something that you guys look at to make you feel better about yourselves and your situations. You know what I'm saying? These readings are not going to heal you. Not the way you truly need to heal. Your healing comes from you. No reading is going to heal you. It may make you feel better, but it's not actually going to heal you. Okay? You have to do that work. You have to do that spiritual work. A reading is only there to give you insight and some guidance spiritually, but that's it. And coming on to these videos, these free videos, and attacking tarot readers and things because someone else did negative to you, that's literally allowing yourself to be taken out of your element as a good person. Don't ever allow that, you guys. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say on that. And I wish that young lady well, and anyone else who's experiencing that kind of bitter, resentful, hurt energy. I know many people out here, they're hurt. I could see she's hurt a lot. We've all been through it at some point. Some of us more than once, some of us numerous times, some of us just learn to let it go, so that you can receive your blessings that come after that. Because if you're a really good person, you got blessings to come after you've been hurt. But you can't receive them if you're sitting in hurt, resentful energy and throwing that negative energy around other people. Okay, so that is the pick a card situation advice reading. I do personal readings as well, so if you guys are interested, check the description box below. And if you're interested in donating to support this channel, you can do that. Don't forget to check out the Learn Tarot series. There are daily readings in that. And if you like this reading, please hit the like button. If you don't like it, you can hit the dislike button. It won't really affect me in a negative way. It just actually helps my video. And if you're new and want to know when other videos are coming out, please hit the subscribe button. And I appreciate all my viewers and subscribers and things like that. Peace, love, and take care, you guys.